Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
And welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. But for our radio audience here in Mississippi at WYAD 94.1 FM, as well as WYADonline.com, we're glad that you all could be with us. And us tuning in to our friends at iHeartRadio and Amazon Music Podcast. Glad to have all of you with us as well. Well, when it comes to this time of year, there's a lot of choices that have to be made, including choosing a Medicare plan. It can sometimes feel overwhelming. In fact, 10,000 baby boomers age into Medicare every day, and they have questions of getting the right affordable health care coverage and finding a Medicare plan that fits their particular needs. We're here to help us with that today. We're excited to welcome Keira Krausz. Keira is the Chief Marketing Officer for ClearMatch Medicare, a part of Health Plan 1. We're going to talk to Keira not only about a recent survey that was conducted, but also what can make this a less confusing process for a lot of you out there that are now entering into a plan where you can be able to choose Medicare. Keira, thank you so much for the time. Really appreciate it.
Happy to be here.
So, Keira, I want to talk to you about the survey that was done by ClearMatch. But before we get into that, I want to talk about what is happening right now because, baby boomers are reinventing aging at this point, and so definitely they have different needs. What does it mean for their health and health care coverage as they age?
It definitely, if there's any theme of the boomer generation, it's individualism, right? So your health needs, my health needs, they're different. And, if you think about it, your health is different from your husband's, your wife's, your next door neighbors, your best friends, and your health insurance needs to work for you. So companies like ClearMatch Medicare, our mission is to help you find the plan that works for you, one person at a time.
Well, I think one of the big things, too, that people think about is, how to be able to pick the right plan for themselves because they do have choices. So what have you found there, Keira, about how those that are Medicare beneficiaries can be able to make it a less confusing process for themselves?
Yeah, you use the word confusing, and it sure is confusing. I think that's why the Kaiser Family Foundation found that less than a third of Medicare members compare their plan each year. But people really should have a look because every year the plans change, and every year you change. Maybe you have a new doctor, you added a prescription, right? So one way to make that search simpler and clearer is to work with a broker like ClearMatch. There's a couple basic reasons for why that works for many. One is that you don't need to be an expert because the agent or the broker is the expert. And at ClearMatch, it's our mission, and it's all we do, Medicare. The second is that a good broker will work with all major carriers, and the broker can search through thousands of options for you quickly, which is much easier than you having to do it. The third thing to know is you don't need to worry because the broker offers the same plans at the same price as the carrier. They cannot, by law, add fees or do anything except what the carriers are offering. And the fourth is a broker like ClearMatch, we will listen to your needs, we'll compare the available plans to the one you have, and then you can make a choice if you see something that works for you.
Keira, I think the other thing that can be confusing sometimes because we hear of so many different things that are great for us to take advantage of, but the deadlines are all different. The periods are all different. What about that? Are there certain times that our audience need to be aware of when it comes to when they can make those changes in their Medicare plan?
That's a really good question. So the annual enrollment period started on October 15th, and it lasts through December 7th. Generally speaking, of course, there's always some small exceptions, but generally speaking, if you are on Medicare, this is the time of year when you can make a change. And so you want to have a look and take some action by December 7th. Call on December 8th or, go on December 8th. You will not likely be able to make a change. So now is the time to act.
Great information for us. Again, everyone, Keira Krausz is our guest for this segment. She's the Chief Marketing Officer for ClearMatch Medicare, which is a part of the Health Plan 1. Talk to us, Keira, about where our audience can go for more information about what we discussed here today.
Yeah, sure thing. The easiest way to find out more and get some help for yourself is to go to clearmatchmedicare.com. That's our website, clearmatchmedicare.com. And if you, like many people, like to call up an agent or a broker, no obligation to get a free annual Medicare review. Just takes a few minutes. There is an 800 number right there on the website. It's usually on the upper right-hand side. Just give us a call, and we will help.
All right. Keira, thank you so much for this valuable information. I really appreciate it. Again, for our audience, I know a lot of you guys are making plans right now with the holidays and everything, but definitely make sure you guys keep in mind the December 7th deadline as well. And Keira, looking forward to having you back on the program again.
Thank you so much. Great to talk with you.
Oh, same here. And we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live. Now let's go make today amazing. Take care.